Scorpio, welcome to your February 2024 mid-month reading here. We're just going to go ahead and begin, Scorpio. But before we do, I would like to say if you're interested in a personal reading, that link will be down below in the description. The readings are on sale. I have them back down low. I only have, I believe, 4 more left for the price that it's at right now. It's for $77. It's the lowest I'll probably ever have them. So if you want one, definitely be sure to check that out. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up button for me. It definitely does help. Obviously, if the videos resonate for you. So let's go ahead and begin here, Scorpio. Let's take a look. You have the Three of Wands here for your overall energy for the rest of the month. Three of Wands in my card is self-determination. It's like seeing the horizon, being able to look out and see the future. And you're self-determined to keep moving to get to the other side of the horizon, right? So I definitely feel like you're self-determined here. I'm seeing you here become a lot more bolder, a lot more courageous here as well, Scorpio. Three of Wands also like when your ships come in, especially if you've already, took action and took the lead on something, and now you just have to remain self-determined in the process. I feel like your ships are coming in regards to that. Your current energy is the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. This card's probably going to be coming out a lot, but I really do see that you're really focused on the plan. You're really focused on, okay, what is it that I need to do to improve things, or what is it that I need to do to be able to go about completing my objective, right? That's what the Three of Pentacles is. It's like he's focused on what do I need to do? What is the objective here? And I'll do it. So I see you in that energy here, Scorpio, currently. What is your challenge? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, progress, right? Knight of Pentacles is like, Knight of Pentacles understands it's going to take time to complete his objective, right? And so where he can struggle is he can become impatient, but even though he's the most patient knight, but just being in the challenge position, it's like progress that takes time, right? So Knight of Pentacles, like you can't force the process, you can't rush the process. You're gonna have to remind yourself that you're gonna have to need endurance and patience with the situation. And as long as you can remain self-determined in the process, then I feel like you'll start to see, things start to be cultivated here. In the future position, you pulled the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, I think this is part of this Knight of Pentacles. It's like the impatient energy a bit. Right, Knight of Wands is, we feel resistance. We feel tired. We feel worn out. We feel the adversity. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, right? Those questions come up. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, or when is this going to happen? I'm tired. I don't want to keep doing this, right? But the Nine of Wands is saying, like, you have what it takes. You just have to face the adversity, right? And which is why the Knight of Pentacles is here. It's understanding that it's going to take patience. And it's a process. Nine of Wands as well is like conserving your energy and using your energy wisely as well, to the best of your ability. That's what he has to do. What is something that you're unaware of? You have the Seven of Wands, which is my card of courage and conviction, right? Seven of Wands is full of courage and conviction. So something that you're unaware of at this time is well, let's see what the advice is, because I feel like there's a double meaning for this card. Your advice is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, I see what's going on. I think what you're having to do is, like, you're self-determined, you're taking action, you're being courageous, you're going for what it is that you want, you're doing what it is that you have to do. But the Seven of Wands is like your ego is getting in the way, right? Like the ego wants things fast. It wants to build structures fast. It wants to just be efficient. It wants to get everything done. But sometimes it doesn't work that way. Like, it takes time, right? So I feel like the Seven of Wands is like, yes, have conviction and courage to go after the things that you want, but to understand that it's going to take time. And it could be like with anything. Let's just say you're trying to grow a YouTube channel or something, right? Like that takes time. You're not just going to get 1 million views on a video the first time you post it. Maybe, rarely, right? But it takes time. So the Six of Pentacles as your advice is, all the energy and the effort that you put into something is important, but it's important to realize, like, having realistic expectations. Your results will come, right? But it is going to take having endurance. What is the outcome? Pull the Judgment card here. All right, we'll see what this Judgment's about. I feel like there's some type of decision here that's being made, or that you're making. So let's see what this is. Let's keep going. Pull this Aquarius card. It says collaborate. Aquarius is all about being an eclectic, being eclectic, right? Subjecting yourself to different ways and newer ways here to improve or to evolve and to move forward. Experimenting. Also, the collaboration part with Aquarius is about being a part of like a community or a group, or socializing, finding community, finding groups that are supportive. Also, Aquarius does with service, right? The sacrifice of oneself to be of service to the greater good, or to the greater whole. So there may be certain sacrifices that you're having to make for the bigger whole of things. You have this flexibility card. It says sacral chakra. I'm feeling the experiment type of energy, like subjecting yourself to newer things, trying newer things, experimenting, right? Knight of Pentacles, if you're stuck, the best thing you can probably do is experiment and try newer things. Some will work, some won't work. You'll feel like, damn, this didn't work, Nine of Wands, or this is not working as I thought it was going to work. But then the next thing you know, it's like you find something with a Judgment card, right? And then you're like, oh my God, this illuminates everything. Or this fixes what I've been trying to do. Pull this Grapes card. It says blessings here. So your blessings aren't too far away. Also, I feel like there's good news coming to you as well. You pulled this bird information. So if you've been wanting good news, or if you've been wanting good news, I feel like there's good news coming your way. Or if you've been hoping for a positive result, then I feel like that's definitely coming your way. Clarify this Three of Wands for Scorpio. You have the Temperance here. You're just trying to get things back in order. You're trying to advance forward and make your life more harmonious, make it more balanced. I think you're also trying to bring in moderation into your life, and you're trying to be more in a little temperance energy here. And so I think you're open. I feel like for the rest of the month, you're going to be open to exploring. There's this energy of you being open to exploring. Just to see what you come across, or just to see how something will turn out. Let's see. Clarify this Three of Pentacles here. Pull the Strength card. Yeah, this is all about you using your willpower to focus on the objectives that you're trying to complete and the ambitions that you have. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles in the challenge. So you're very much tapped into this solar plexus energy of like, you're focused on, all right, I need to be more flexible. I need to bring in more temperance in my life. I need to bring in more moderation into my life and balance things out. So that way I can advance here and continue to move forward in my life. And I think you're very committed to that process. You have the Lovers here in the challenge with the Knight of Pentacles. Basically what it is that you're trying to unify with, right? The Lovers is like when we merge with our desires, when we merge with what it is that we want, and we feel that completeness. And so I feel right now is like your challenge is like you don't feel like things are like there's things you have to complete, and it's taking time. But the Six of Pentacles as your advice is saying, you know, it's just a little bit at a time. Focus on a little bit at a time. As long as there's progress, as long as you're making leeway and having realistic expectations, and I feel that you'll actually take joy in the rewards. You have the Seven of Pentacles here, clarifying this Six of Pentacles, something that your advice. Yeah, it's like to work with what it is that you have and to be proud of the progress that you're making. And as long as you can honestly reflect and look at it and say, like, am I doing the best that I can do? And if the answer is yes, and you're seeing that there's still progress with that, then I think that's something you can be proud of. Clarify the Nine of Wands. The Judgment. Oh, here we go. Yep. You have to face your fears. You have to commit to the process. It's something you have to commit to. And I feel like there's adversity. You're maybe wondering, like, am I going to be able to do it? Am I going to be able to, is it going to happen for me? And so I feel like there could be fears here. Right? Because the Judgment does bring fear. It's Pluto. You have the Moon card here. And the Moon card is uncertainty, which could also bring up fear in the position of something that you're unaware of. It's important to face your fears, Scorpio. And I think you're already doing that. But the only way through is through. It's like there's no way around fear. And that's what the Moon card is. You have to walk through the pillars. Because actually what's on the other side of this moon is the sun. And the sun is illumination, conscious awareness. We're only afraid of what we can't see. And that's what the Moon card represents. That's why it's in the night. That's why it's in the dark. You have the Devil card here with the Judgment. We'll put one more on this. You have the Three of Swords here. With the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're having to look at the reality of a situation here. What is this in regards to? What is this about, this Judgment, Devil card, Three of Swords? What is this in regards to? What is this about? Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Ace of Swords here. And the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You know, Scorpio, I feel like you're having to make a decision here about whether or not I feel like you're having to make a big decision here about changing the way that you do work, or the way that you, like, the control, like the systems and structures that you have in place with certain things here. It's like you're still learning how to be flexible here, and how to bring in creativity, and how to not be so rigid, and how to break old patterns, and how to break old habits here. It's like you're having to totally surrender to that process. And I feel like for you, it's like, it may be quite difficult, but I feel it's like the only way to cultivate new habits is to actually surrender fully to the Judgment and allow for the transformation to happen, and not to be afraid of the transformation as well. Let's see here. Let's pull the extended outcome with this, Scorpio. That's crazy. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. And you pulled the Star card. you will break whatever this is. You will get out of whatever habitual pattern that you're in or habitual cycle that you're in. Because the Star card is total freedom, but it's also like a wish fulfilled. It's also the Nine of Cups, right? Nine of Cups Star card is like wish fulfillment. Ace of Pentacles of what you're trying to manifest, something new. But it is surrendering fully to the transformational process. And yes, although it may be difficult, it's like it's something that has to be done. That's the only way for you to fully step into a new world or step into something totally new or to become a totally new person. Pull this Cancer card. It says immerse here with Aquarius. I would say this is having to reconnect and create newer inner structures for yourself to be able to thrive. And I think it's quite difficult because you're used to doing things a certain way. You pull this Mother Earth card. I feel like the universe is wanting you to be open to just like do, like there's so many things out there for you to enjoy or to try or to just to take part in. And that, you know, it's like allowing yourself to be open to the totality of everything. You have this mountain that says goals here. There's newer goals that you're focused on at this time. And it's like you'll get those goals, or those wishes will come true. However, it's like you have to fully surrender to the transformational process. And focus on progression, focus on, instead of looking at the negative, focus on, okay, like what's working, like, or what's working and focusing on like the actual progression steps, not the problem or the issues. But I do see that there's wish fulfillment around the corner. But definitely an intense transformational process. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I'm gonna leave your video here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, they're on sale. If you want to get it for the price, I have 4 spots left for that price, and then it'll go back to the original price. So I'll leave that link down below in the description. And yeah, if you want to subscribe to the channel, be sure to do so. If you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. And yeah, otherwise than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Wishing you all the best, Scorpio. I'll talk to you all later.